Hello, Jared. This will be some more subjective, I guess, feedback for you on your wonderful website. I've sized my screen for sort of a horizontal landscape format. I don't know if it's typical, certainly maybe of more of a monitor than a small portable device. I like these effects. CSS effects, the drop shadows. I noticed in your biography from the beginning of the semester that you are a web design major, and so I think you've picked the right profession. Hey, I like that you've used. Is this Georgia? I like the old style numerals that you've used. Your details really wonderful. You've got this Chinese character, calligraphic character, to sit on top of this pale jade green background. You've used the palette, the corporate palette, really well. And I like that this image fills, this is about 780 by 1080 pixels, the dimensions of the screen here. It fills it really nicely. Love this rollover effect, and that this will take you to the home page. And I see that you've successfully imported these JPEGs. I can take a look at the code. I'm going to view your page source for various pages. Here it is, and I can see what they are here. Oh, nice. I see, really simply coded unordered list that's become a very sophisticated rollover navigation with nice rollovers. Each of your child pages is filled out. This is week 7 or week 6 really. Looks great. Has a full complement of information. And it looks ready, really, to mount it on your portfolio. I noticed that you needed to round out, what examples of web design in your portfolio. I'm hoping that this gives you a good example of one that is complete. Navigation works really well. Quite convincing, as an existing restaurant website. And what else can I say here? It all seems to work really well. Design-wise, although this shows great skill, and the type is still editable. Just maybe keep in mind that less is more. I think you're just about right for ingredients, and whatever you add, visual elements you add. Rationalize it a little bit. Don't say it looks good to me. Why does it look good? For example, does this nice details? Does this rounded rule sort of reflect the rounded edges of your text bar? And I think it does. You've repeated that motif. You've cropped things into circles, kept it interesting and varied. This oval circular motif is reflected not only in the images, the way they're cropped, but also in the food and in the bowl. I think you're very sensitive to repetition, visual repetition. You clearly are sensitive to the client's corporate visual needs. And so I think your navigation works well. It is designed and structured and things are positioned well using the CSS. You're using a CSS for you to get to the corporate typeface. I think that's good. Here's your external CSS. Have you had any problems with file path issues? And then you're also using the div and the sections to position ingredients. Good job. Now, do you have a footer? I'm just going to take a look down here while we're staring at it. Might consider putting social media things there. Now I see, you have your own domain name. That's great. I'm curious to know what that means. And you have it organized really well. You anticipated, having weekly assignments in their own directories. So super job on that. But it's, no surprise to me that you have your own domain name, as you should, I think. And so here's to designing websites on the beach. Thank you.